Hey Cadillac fans, do you have a third generation Cadillac CTS and sometimes you just feel like you don't have enough modifications available for your car? Well, in my three-part video series, I'm going to cover over 50 modifications you can do to your third gen Cadillac CTS. Up next.
Many of the parts featured in today's video are available at 404parts.com. Stay tuned to the end to see how you can get special discounts on many of these great interior mods.
Modifications are a really important part of owning a car. A lot of us like to change up the car to make it exactly how we want it and to just make it ours, right? Because out of the factory, it may not be perfect. It may not look perfect, handle perfect. There are so many things you can do to make the car just the way you want it. Now, it's true, in the early days, the CTS did not have a lot of modification support. Some people thought it would never have any modification support. But these days, there is quite a bit on the market. You just need to find it. I mean, it'll never be anything like an enthusiast car like the Corvette or Camaro, but we do have something to work with. In this three-part video series, I'm going to cover over 50 modifications you can do to your third gen CTS, covering interior mods, exterior mods, as well as performance and handling mods. In the process, I'm also going to complete the top 5 jet fuel only modifications for your third gen CTS. Now, not all these modifications are super groundbreaking. Some are just the little details that maybe only you will notice, but you know, those little things can be important to us. So now, without further ado, let's get on with 11 modifications for your Cadillac CTS interior. Now, to start off the interior modifications, I want to talk about one of my jet fuel only top 5 modifications for the CTS, and that is the Q 2.5 upgrade. If you have a 14 or 15 CTS, you've got the slow 2.0 Q, and if you do the upgrade, it'll move much faster and smoother, and you're going to get the best part, and that is full integration of your phone with Android Auto and Apple CarPlay. I absolutely love it. Another great upgrade to your Q system is replacing it with the Phoenix Automotive Android system. Now, this system isn't for everybody, as it does have a few little quirks, but most people that have it have been really happy. Just be sure to do your research before ordering one of these units. The next upgrade is the USB port upgrade in the center console. It's designed to charge at 1.5 amps instead of the 1 amp, and it helps keep your phone charged when it's doing the hard tasks like running maps while you drive. Now, you don't have to do the Q upgrade to do the USB upgrade. The USB upgrade can be done on its own. Only bad part is you lose the SD card reader. Next up is the gauge cluster. Right now, there are people transferring digital gauge clusters into analog cluster cars. And I have to say that I hate those analog gauges, and I'm so glad I have the LCD cluster. Another interior modification you can do, and I did a great video on it, check out the link, is to replace or change out your trim pieces in your dash panel. I showed you how you can vinyl wrap them or swap them out with original GM parts. Another upgrade a lot of people do, and I'm still on the fence about, is getting the Alcantara or suede steering wheel. The Alcantara looks nice, it's in all the high-end cars, but some people don't like how it wears because you really got to keep it clean to keep it looking nice. It's a pretty easy install and only $350. To match that, you might want the suede or Alcantara shift knob, and that's only $150, only 10 minutes to swap out, and it really complements the Alcantara or suede you might already have depending on your interior trim quality. While we're talking about the shift knob, I want to point out this little modification. It's a decal overlay on my manual button, and I've got the V Sport logo. We had somebody in our Facebook groups making these decals with the V Sport, the V, and the Cadillac crest. I don't think he makes them anymore, but I do have a template and I could send it to you. Just email me, and then you can have whatever logo you want put on there and send it over to your best decal maker. Adding extra gauges is a great way to monitor extra parameters on your car, especially if you're tuned. Not to mention, it just looks cool. So P3 and Aeroforce both make gauges available for the Cadillac CTS. Another little small touch that a lot of people like to do is get a screen protector for your Q. it definitely cuts down on fingerprints. And there's a few different brands out there. Some are more of a satin finish. I don't really like that. I like the smooth, shiny finish to go with the whole shiny elements of the central cluster here. One more really popular modification to the interior of your CTS is floor mats. I still have the stock floor mats, but a lot of people have gotten the V Sport logo floor mats or the V logo floor mats, or just a great Cadillac Crest or CTS floor mat. What's been really popular though is the diamond print floor mats. They really change up the car, and if that's your style, go for it. Now in your CTS, maybe occasionally you're bothered by sound coming from the seatbelt adjusters, a little bit of rattling, and it's right by your ear. Well, I've done a little mod where I put some adhesive backed felt in that area to help shorten up the clearances there, and it minimizes about 90% of the seatbelt rattle. So you might want to look into doing that. Another little modification is my toll tag. Yeah, my toll tag. A lot of us have these toll passes to get across bridges and such, and they're ugly white things, and it just doesn't fit the nice dark interior. So I sprayed mine with Plastidip, and now it really just blends in with the rest of the components up here on the windshield. All right, that's it for the interior modifications in the Cadillac CTS. Which one was your favorite? Be sure to comment below. And if there's any modifications that I didn't list, comment below as well so we can all see what we could do with our interior. Be sure to like and subscribe, and of course hit that bell to be notified of my next video in the series where I'll be talking about exterior appearance modifications. Thanks so much for watching the Jet Fuel Only channel. See you next time.
Hey folks, thanks for sticking around, and as I mentioned, 404 Parts has many of these parts available on their website, and they have a special offer for Jet Fuel Only subscribers. You can get up to a $20 gift card with certain purchases, and the Jet Fuel Only coupon code for $100 off a Q2.5 is still applicable. Be sure to check out the details below. 404 Parts is your one-stop OEM Cadillac shop. Cadillac is their niche, and anything you need they can help you get. They also offer a free VIN check guarantee with purchase when you supply your VIN. Email them for a free quote today.